Different types of businesses need to have different types of go-to-market strategies. In this video, learn about what different go-to-market strategies are customized for different types of businesses.
There are different kinds of businesses. Some businesses are selling services, some businesses are selling products, some businesses are selling manufactured goods, some are B2Cs, B2Bs. So across these plethora of terms that I've thrown at you, can you just keep picking one term and suggest the kind of go-to-market strategy that such a business can take, and the reason why this kind of go-to-market will work for this kind of a company?
Analyze what you have, because if you don't leverage what you have at 100% capacity, you are actually leaving a lot of value on the table and spending more than that is required. So for a traditional business, what they have is their network. So for them, the go-to-market strategy is let your customers talk about you. Let your customers spread a good word about you, so that when you reach out to new people, they already know that, hey, this guy has a social proof. This guy has happy customers. Create a mechanism for them to refer to your friends and colleagues. Because when you are in your friend of friends network, that is the first way. Then you go and tap the cold network. But the first focus is how you can leverage your current network and current strengths to further maximize your business opportunities. Talking to, let's say, new business, again, fundamentally same, leverage what you have. Talk to your friends, talk to your colleagues, talk to your friend of friends, and then see if you can have first 10 customers from there. If you have first 10 customers, at least the people you are reaching out to later, the last objection is what is the proof that you will work. So in go-to-market, there are certain objections that are gonna come. So you keep all those flex and checks and balances that, hey, I have a social proof, I have a working proof, I have credibility, I have authority. So that's where you decide your go-to-market strategy. Now when you talk about agency is more of a service business. Service is something that a human delivers. So people pay not for the product but for the time. When people pay for the time but not for the product, that means they have to rely on you that you are ready to give your time. So as a service business, your go-to-market always have to accompany your sales mechanism in between, so that they start trusting you. Now definitely in order to come into the funnel, you require certain activities of trust to be developed, like start speaking about your problem statement you are solving, how differently you have solved, so that they know that you are an expert in this. Why people go to service agency? Because they know that they can't do it. It's a build versus buy problem.
Let's say there's this agency which offers recruitment services. As a case study, how do you think their go-to-market is going to work?
And then you have to understand that if you are building an agency in recruitment, how's your customer looking towards you? Are they paying you for your time, or are they paying for an end outcome? If they're paying for your time, then there's a point in showcasing the entire process and the excellence that you do. If they're paying for your outcome, the entire point is showcasing the outcome. Both is there, but primary and secondary shift is there. So in one case, primary becomes the excellence, secondary becomes the outcome. In another case, primary becomes the success metric and secondary becomes the process.
It's very interesting. There's a lot of, you go to small towns, all the small towns, they have these massive hoardings of coaching centers. And all these coaching centers would either have the teacher, his credentials or her credentials, or they would have the pictures of their students who have actually cracked a certain entrance exam. So you're saying that in case of test prep academy, so to speak, where people might focus more on the results, there it's better to put the pictures of successful students. But where you have to spend 1 year, 2 years working with the teacher, and where you think that the quality of teacher is more important than you on the hoarding put the picture of your teacher.
Yes, it goes back to fundamental elements of trust. Credibility. What is the credibility of that person? Social proof. How many people are trusting him already? What is the authority? Some people use all of them in the best possible way. Suppose you start a new academy, but you don't have a proof. So you will focus on your credibility and authority. When you are already 2 years into the line and you have done some results, then you will show your...
There are certain different centers and you're not the only one teaching, then you talk about the proof.